Title: The Ninth Circle of Salarymen. The elevator to Mori and Associates didn't have a button for the 13th floor. Not anymore. Akira discovered this when she arrived for her first day, clutching a leather portfolio still damp from the funeral. Her best friend Sho had jumped from that floor 3 weeks prior. The police called it overwork psychosis. But the email he'd sent her minutes before, "They're making me sign it away! My name, my face, don't let them!" had been scrubbed from every server. The HR manager, a woman with veneers too white for her ashen skin, handed Akira a keycard. "You'll replace Watanabe-san in accounting. His wife, retired him." The woman's smile didn't touch her eyes. "We're family here. You'll understand soon." The office was a honeycomb of identical cubicles lit by flickering LEDs. Akira's desk faced a window permanently fogged with what looked like breath. Her predecessor had left behind a half-empty bottle of amphetamines and a sticky note. "They watch through the screens." At midnight, Akira awoke slumped over spreadsheets, her neck stiff. The floor was silent save for the hum of dormant computers. Then, a wet clicking sound. From Sho's old desk, now occupied by a gaunt man named Hirai, came a flicker of movement. Hirai's shadow stretched unnaturally long, its head cocked at an angle no spine could sustain. The shadow peeled itself off the wall and crawled into Akira's cubicle, its fingers leaving trails of black static on her monitor. "You're late on the Nakata report," it rasped in Sho's voice. The company dormitory was a concrete block behind the building. Akira's room smelled of mold and burnt hair. Under the floorboards, she found Sho's final gift, a USB drive labeled "For the Replaceable." The files inside were a mosaic of horrors. Employee Contract Addendum 9.13. By signing the undersigned consents to relinquish all claims to identity, memory, and lineal legacy in perpetuity. Security footage of Sho arguing with the CEO in a basement room lined with Ofuda talismans. On the CEO's desk, a jar of mercury-like liquid labeled Soul Stock Trademark. A photo of Akira herself, taken yesterday with her face blurred. The last file was an audio recording. Sho's voice, frantic. "They're not just burning out our lives. They're harvesting the burnout. The more you give, the more they take. And when there's nothing left, a wet crunch. You become a vessel for the next desperate fool." Akira confronted Hirai at the smoking area, his face lit by the glow of his phone. He'd been sending her Slack reminders every 15 minutes since midnight. "You knew Sho," she said. "What's on the 13th floor?" Hirai exhaled a plume of smoke that coiled like a noose. "The promotion." He tapped his lanyard, senior manager. "You think I'm still human? I sold my face to pay my daughter's hospital bills. Now I'm just a suit." He loosened his tie. Beneath it, his throat pulsed with something serpentine. "Run! Before you hear the lullaby." "What lullaby?" He hummed 4 notes, the same ones Akira's mother had sung before vanishing into a psychiatric ward. The same ones now playing as her ringtone. The CEO's office was a shrine to excess. Gold leaf walls, a koi pond filled with ink instead of water. The man himself sat lotus-style on a desk made of fused hard drives. "We don't exploit people, Akira-san," he said, stirring the soul stock with a bone ladle. "We distill them. Every all-nighter, every missed birthday, every drop of self-loathing. It becomes equity. And tonight..." He dipped a finger into the liquid. It came out gloved in a shimmering second skin. You'll join our executive team. The walls rippled. Dozens of figures stepped through, former employees, their features warped like wax masks, all humming the lullaby. Akira pulled Sho's USB drive from her blazer. Not a drive, a sake flask from his wake, filled with his ashes. You want my soul? She smashed it against the desk. Take his first. The building collapsed at dawn, though news reports blamed faulty wiring. Rescue crews found no bodies, just hundreds of lanyards and a basement shrine filled with name tags. Watanabe, Hirai, shop. Akira woke in her apartment, her portfolio replaced with a promotion letter, Director of Human Resources. When she blinked, shadows bent toward her like supplicants. Her fridge held bento boxes she didn't remember buying. Her mother's voice now lived in her left ear, whispering, "You'll understand soon." At work, fresh recruits bowed as she passed. One girl, her face still soft with hope, asked how to advance faster. Akira smiled her veneer smile. "Sacrifice everything," she said, handing her a key card. The elevator's 13th button gleamed like a new coin.